Here is my presentation of Electronic Health Record Implementation Overview by Emone Randon, November 5th, 2018. Instructor, Dr. Karen Bakuzanis, HIM 217, Ashford University. Per direction from leadership, a phased-based project plan has been developed following the Software Development Lifecycle, SDLC. Additionally, per leadership, in the next few minutes, we will also discuss our project stakeholders, project dependencies, project communication plans, and lastly, the vital user training plan. As we migrate to the new EHR system, we must maintain confidentiality of all patient data. All state and federal regulations will be followed by all employees. Audits will be conducted through all phases of this implementation. The EHR project can logically be divided into pre-implementation and implementation phases. Again, this phased framework closely follows the Software Development Lifecycle, SDLC, and a waterfall project methodology. Let's review each phase with key milestones and deliverables in more detail. The exploration phase sets the direction for the entire project. Key deliverables for this phase include project scope, EHR, ISC, and project governance processes established, and ultimately the delivery of the EHR capability implementation roadmap. EHR Implementation Steering Committee is a group of leaders representing information technology, business, and functional leaders with the same mission of ensuring the effective and efficient delivery and sustainment of an enterprise EHR system. Stakeholders are project managers and EHR implementation steering committees. The planning phase is based on output from the exploration phase. During this phase, we establish EHR implementation team and define the project plan, including all tasks and processes with owners, milestones, dependencies, and resource requirements. Established EHR implementation team, which includes the project manager, the application analyst, the application developer, the quality assurance test engineer, the physician, nurse, and billing advocates, and also super users. Stakeholders include the IT manager, IT system analyst, IT data analyst, project manager, the EHR implementation steering committee, and the EHR implementation team. Additionally, once a plan is developed, we can gain acceptance of the project plan by the EHR ISC and develop the remaining deliverables outlined. The design phase is based on outputs from the exploration and planning phases. The design phase needs to be very inclusive and be effective. Comprehensive analysis is required during workflows. Stakeholders include the IT system analyst, the IT data analyst, enterprise architecture, infrastructure engineering, DBA, project manager, and the EHR implementation team. Entering into implementation phases with the development phase is where the actual system development begins. Based on 3 previous phases, the exploration phase, plan, and design, the development phase is the beginning to the end. Critical outputs include the actual EHR system based on business requirements. Remember, the development and the QA phases help in harmony at the same time. Stakeholders include project managers, IT managers, developers, DBAs, and the EHR implementation team. Like the development phase, the quality assurance phase is based on 3 previous phases: exploration, plan, and design. All EHR component and system testing occurs during this phase. The development and QA phases can be iterative as the DEV team and the QA team work together to close all bugs. Stakeholders include the project manager, quality assurance analyst, and the EHR implementation team. Go Live can be broken into technical and functional. From the technical perspective, all development and testing has been completed and the system frozen and signed off to go live. Subsequently, the actual functional go live will proceed. Stakeholders by role include end users, project managers, EHR implementation steering committee, infrastructure engineering, the EHR implementation team, such as nurses, doctors, advocates, and billing. Once the EHR system goes live, operational support is handed off to sustainment team and the appropriate processes are followed. Standard level 3 or standard 3 level support model is implemented. The project is closed and team members are recognized for all their contributions. Stakeholders include the EHR sustainment team, first, second, and third level support, end users, super users, infrastructure engineering, and the EHR implementation teams. In-house critical resources or in-house clinical resources need to be available to assist during all phases of the project. No one externally has the required knowledge to fill their roles. The development infrastructure, the development phase cannot begin until the development environment is set up and running and all software required is functioning properly. This is a very critical milestone in the delivery of the project as no development can begin without an environment. EHR Executive Sponsorship Champion. During the EHR implementation, there will be significant challenges. A strong executive level EHR champions will be required to support the system implementation from project launch through closure. EHR monthly status reports. The project manager will provide the EHR system stakeholders with monthly status report throughout the duration of the project. This status report will include tasks completed within the last month, tasks to be completed within the next month, risks with mitigation plans, issues, project funding metrics, actual versus plan, and project schedule and confidence level. The EHR Steering Committee monthly stand-up. The project manager will provide the EHR Steering Committee with an executive overview of the current system status and include tasks completed within the last month, the next month, risks with mitigation plans, issues, project funding metrics, actual versus plan, project schedule, the confidence level, and any help needed throughout the duration of the project. The EHR team daily stand-up. The project manager will lead a daily stand-up meeting during the development, quality assurance, deployment, and deployment phases. Focus will be on tasks created and accomplished yesterday, tasks planned for today, and any help needed or roadblocks inhibiting progress. At the highest level, there are 3 levels of training in the EHR system: super user training, end user training, and support team training. The system support team, the first, second, and third levels will be trained as appropriate for their function. We have reviewed the EHR implementation plan and various components. Request to proceed forward with further exploration. Thanks for your time and input.